Coffee's good this morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Election Day Tuesday. I guess we can even call it Super Tuesday because it's probably the most important Tuesday we'll have this year. Anyway, glad you're all here. Let's check out and see who we got. Who we got hanging out here with us today? We got Big D's in the house. 37 now with a very nice and warm 60 later. All right. Yep. Welcome, Big D. Larry Gault's in the house. Good election day morning. If you haven't voted yet, go vote or you're not allowed to complain. Well, you're at least not allowed to complain to me because I won't bother listening to it if you haven't voted. Good morning, Larry, by the way. Paul Stewart's in the house. Good morning, everyone. Long lines everywhere. Yeah. You got to remember, though, if everybody's standing 6 feet apart, it makes the lines look a lot longer than what they should be. But, yeah, they're going to be long. They're going to be long. In fact, I just texted Barbara a while ago, and because I text her and I tell her good morning and stuff. And she said she was on her way out to vote. And I'm thinking, oh, man, I thought she had already voted. But, yeah, well, what she'll be doing all day probably. Let's see here. Jesse's in the house. Good morning, Jesse. How are you, sir? Let's see here. Troy Pritchard's in the house. How you doing, Troy? Who else am I missing? Here's Earl Walker. 37 going to 54. All righty. Steve in Toronto's in the house. Good morning. He voted last week. Yeah, good. I think that's going to be the smart thing to do is do the early voting. I tell you what, I am so glad I went ahead and went because I had really thought I was going to wait until election day. And then because of all the talk about the long lines at the early voting the first few days, I thought, well, I don't know, maybe it'd be easier for me to wait all day because then you don't know what election day is going to bring. And sure enough, I wouldn't want to be standing out there now because it's cool. It's pretty cool to be standing outside. And I'm not, it gets below 55 and I'm cold. So it's going to warm up. I don't know what the temperature is right now. Let's see if I can. I don't see it on there. But it's supposed to get up to like 65 today. And from what the lady said this morning, this will be the coolest day this week. And we're going to be up in the 70s by the weekend with some great weather. So looking forward to that. Let's see here. Clyde CNC's here this morning. Hey, there's the Rockster hobbling in here. Hey, buddy. Yeah, he was just checking to see what I was doing. You're going back. Keith Stanford says, morning all from a white New Hampshire. Had to clear snow off the car this morning. Man, here it is November 3rd, and you're already clearing snow off the car. Whew, man. Hey, there's George Rothfuss. How you doing, George? Good to see you this morning. Welcome to the coffee sessions. The election day version of the coffee session. Let's see. We got Sean Engstrom says, morning all, listening in from work. Good. Now we finally got some Facebookers showing up here. We got Solar Man standing in line. Have a good day. All right, Ryan. Don't give up, buddy. Stay there till you can get in. Doc Whitaker's in the house. Good morning, Doc. How you doing? Doc, what are you doing? Get out there and vote. Let's go. Come on. Doug's got the right idea. Good election morning from the farm. Vote early and often. Yes, indeed. Good deal, Doug. Let's see. Steve Gronsky's here. Good morning from Mustang, Oklahoma. 51 going to 73. Quite different than last week. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. There's all things YouTube. Hi, Dave. Hashtag America. Yeah. Let's see. Mike Reynolds is here. Good morning. Happy Election Day. Seems like everybody's happy about it being Election Day. Are you getting that vibe like I am? Or I'll just be glad when the damn commercials quit. It's, and I don't even watch a lot of TV. It's just, even on YouTube, it's like every stinking mid-roll ad or whatever, it's all political stuff. Just so over it. It makes me just want to not do anything except fly. There's no political ads in Microsoft Flight Sim. So that's a good deal for me. Let's see. Dave says, yeah, they let us wait in the high school hallways in line. Okay. Hey, Matt's got a great idea. He says, drop a like for Dave, please. A few of them usually do. I usually get maybe 25 or 30% of the folks that watch the coffee sessions will actually take the time to leave a like. See, it's just about that right now because I got, according to this on YouTube, I got 20 watching and there's 7 likes. So that's just about a third of them. Well, not much to talk about today. I know that sounds odd, but I'm not going to waste time talking about politics. We'll just see how that shakes out when the dust settles. I keep seeing more and more videos and pictures that people are posting about different cities all over the U.S., I guess. They're doing it in Atlanta. I know they're doing it in Washington, D.C. Some of the, a lot of the bigger cities. They're all boarding up everything, anticipating chaos. So that's pretty sad. Pretty sad. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. No, I haven't ordered it yet, Doc. I'm probably not going to do anything until the weekend as far as work. So I can order the block and have it delivered either the same day or the next day. So I'll probably order it today. Get it in here. Because I'm as much as I want to get this little chore done, I am not looking forward to doing it. So I will probably be pretty slow at getting it done. Fortunately, I've got that big metal wagon thing, so I'll throw some block on there and wheel it around to the crawl space and then throw them inside the crawl space. Then I'll probably drag my, I got a 2-wheel hand truck. So I think if I lay it over, I can stack some blocks on that. And then, because I got to pull them across to the other side of the crawl space. But yeah, we'll get her done. Let's see, we got some more folks trickling in here. Wild Bill Larson says, good morning, everybody. Hope all is well in Plainfield, Indiana, which had an interesting, I got an order yesterday, and it always tickles me when I get an order from somebody and they're from Plainfield. And it always tickles me because I can like, yeah, I know exactly where that package is going because I know right where they're at. So that's always kind of cool to to know that I'm shipping one someplace where I've been right by there. So Mary Mallory has joined us. Welcome to the coffee sessions, Mary. Hope all is well. Hope all is well in Danville. Yeah. You know what? I haven't seen my old buddy Janet in here. Now she always makes me nervous when she doesn't show up in here because she's such a regular, and then when she's not here, I always worry about her. So I saw her post. She posted some stuff on Facebook earlier. She liked the little puppy picture I put of Jack on there. Did y'all see that? Let me see if I can pull that up. I'll just share that with y'all. Let me get over here on the Facebooks. All right, yeah, here we go. I'll share this. Let's all hear the collective. Oh, that was Jack. Actually, Barbara took this picture because Jack, as you probably know, started out as Barbara's dog. And then she realized pretty quick that she shouldn't have a dog. So he started spending time here with me, a little at a time, and then it just kind of this is where he needed to be. But that was Jack. I don't know how old he is there. I think if I haven't got my years mixed up, I think he's going to be 4 in December. I think he was born the day after Christmas. But yeah, there's sweet little Jack. Back when he was gosh, he's probably, I don't know what he was then, maybe 20 or 25, 30 pounds, something like that back then. And he weighs a little more than that now. What I need to do is try to get him to pose in that, set like that and get a picture and then do a baby picture and a current picture, and everybody will see just how fat Jack is. That's why I call him Fat Jack. But yeah, Janet posted a comment on there, but I haven't seen her. There's Jeremiah Brown. They grow up so fast. Yeah, they do, Jerry. They do. And what's funny is Jack back then was probably bigger than your two. I know you got the little bitty. What are them dogs you have? They're like I can't think of the name. But Jerry's got a pair of them. Let's see. Larry says, probably going to take a long nap today because I'll probably be up very late tonight. Well, yeah. But you may still not know anything after tonight. Jim Sinicola. Good morning, everyone. Bright, sunny day, high in the 50s. Good. Hope you're getting in some shop time up there, Jim. Dave Max here. Out walking 36, high of 64 today. Sunny day. Yeah, it's a beautiful day out there. It is a little cool. I went out right before we come on here. Larry Gault's calling you your dogs foo-foo dogs. Teacups. One's a Yorkie and one's a chocolate Havanese. Well, I'd have never guessed that. I'm not even sure what that is, but I know I've seen your pictures you put out. I know they're both small dogs. 11 pounds between both of them after a Thanksgiving feast, he says. Wow. They're smaller than I thought then. Yeah, Doug says, I doubt if they declare a winner today. I do too. I don't think they'll. Um, I don't think they'll know. And the stupid networks all of them are going to be clamoring over themselves, trying to be the one to call this first and that one first and all that stuff. And they just need to chill out. Doesn't It's not that big a deal. We'll know by January 20th, I'm sure. Hopefully. They'll probably still be finding ballots stuck in the back of a warehouse somewhere. Oh, wait a minute. No, we found these. No, that never happens, does it? Nah. All right. Bill says, I wrote you in on my ballot. Awesome. I've always wanted to be president. Nah, not really. No. But it's that. Thank you. I'm glad I got one vote. One vote. I wouldn't want to move to Washington, D.C., though. You know me, I don't like going anywhere. They'd have to let me do it from here with the with StreamYard. That's how I'd do it. But and that's how a lot of them are doing it these days now with the Zoom, because they're all. Let's see. Dave Clemens says, "Yeah, boxer bait is what we call them." Just kidding, Jeremiah. Boxer bait. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Hashtag Fat Jack for President 2020. Man, Jack, he'd just have a dog treat for every puppy policy. Lots of dog treats, actually. But anywho, somebody go check on Janet. I don't know what. Yeah, Doug would make a better president, actually, Bill. Because I mean, look at him. He already looks like Dwight D. Eisenhower. So he already looks like a president. I don't look like any of them. Doug would make a good one. I would vote for him. I would vote for him. Well, let's see here. Yeah, somebody go check on Janet and see what's going on with her. I hope she's not. I said yesterday, don't come in here in this coffee sessions unless you've already voted. And I don't know if she was already voted or not. I hope so. But maybe that's where she's at. Maybe she's out standing in line or something. I wonder if her ears are burning because we're talking about her. You think? I don't know. Yeah, it's supposed to be. Today's supposed to be the coolest day of the week. The rest of it's going to be up in the 70s, so it should be really nice weather for lugging around concrete blocks and crawling around under crawl spaces and stuff like that. Doug says she's probably standing in line. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's maybe not the case, because Janet is always here pretty much. And when she's not, there's usually something wrong. So, yeah, I'm gonna stay positive and say that that's probably where she's at. She's probably standing in line doing her vote thing. And I don't know. I don't think she. Okay, good. Mary says voted yesterday. Waited over 3 hours. My kids went this morning and waited less than 30 minutes. That's interesting. And also, it's interesting that you voted yesterday because you couldn't vote yesterday down here. The early voting stopped Friday, last Friday, but they had it for like 3 weeks or something. But yeah, so you couldn't go vote yesterday, but you sure can today. But I'm wondering how many, of course, even my little local dudes that I spend a few minutes watching in the morning, they're all showing, of course, it's all places in Atlanta, but they're showing long lines. And of course, like I said, it's cool this morning, so people are all bundled up and got their little Starbucks coffee and all that stuff. And I'm like, yeah, you've only had 3 weeks to go vote, people. Now you wait until election day. At least when you got like 3 weeks to go do the early voting, you can pick a date. You can go, okay, it's supposed to be 80 tomorrow. I'll go stand in line, and if I have to stay there all day, at least it's good weather. Not going to rain. You can kind of pick the day you want to go. But here, when you wait till the last minute, you got to go. Okay, Mary says, just until noon. They were open yesterday. Okay. Well, I'm glad you got it in. Doug says that I've seen her post this morning. Yeah, she posted on or commented on the Jack picture because she was asking me, is that a baby Jack? So let's see. Gary Hammett says, good morning. I'm late to the show. Yeah. We keep the door unlocked so you can get in here. Jeremiah says, everyone I know went early vote. Yeah, pretty much me too. We just didn't want to wait till today, and you don't know what the weather's going to be that far out. And like I said, I'm so glad I've already got mine done because I do have some errands. I got to take that thing down to the UPS store today, get it on its way to Plainfield, and then I'm going to go buy Tractor Supply and buy another 100 pounds dog food. So I will be stocked up for a month or so. Bill Larson said she posted about some lost dogs an hour ago. Okay, well, okay. I think she's probably okay. Like I said, I just worry about her if she doesn't come in here because she's always here. Doug said, I voted yesterday, waited 30 minutes, and when I voted this morning, it was an hour. Okay, well, I wonder how long it'll be when you go back this afternoon. Maybe the lines will have thinned out and you can get in quicker. Man, speaking of the UPS store, what a cluster yesterday. And this is everywhere. I went to the UPS store. Had 2 things to ship. And I get there, and one of the girls, I call her Coco, her name's Courtney, but everybody calls her Coco. She went to do the second one, and she goes, well, this address isn't coming up. You want me to override it? And I'm like, I wrote it down exactly the way he had it on the thing. So I said, don't do it, because I said I don't want to get sent to the wrong place or whatever. So I came back home and checked and found out what it really should be. And I don't know why the guy put it that way on this thing, but he did. But anyway, so I had to go back there a second time. to take that one back there. And then when I did and got it all done, they got the label printed on it and stuck the label on it and got ready to pay. And all of a sudden, the card reader would not work. And by this time, there's a line of people. And, and they're trying to do the COVID thing. So supposedly there's only supposed to be 8 customers in it. There must have been like 25 or something. Because they didn't want to wait outside. They just kept coming in the door and lining up. But anyhow, I stood there for probably, 15, 20 minutes maybe. Maybe it wasn't that long. But anyway, tried the thing several times, and they'd unplug stuff and plug stuff back in, and reboot computers and all this kind of stuff. And they have recently switched to a new card reader system, which I don't like because the print on it is super tiny. I can barely read it with my glasses. And I told them, I said, yeah, make sure you tell your owner that the new stuff sucks. But anyway, so there we are, all these people trying to get stuff done. And you know how it is. Nobody uses cash anymore. They don't want you to use cash because they don't have any change and all that, all this kind of stuff. And I'm thinking, man, what a mess we've built ourselves into, to where you can't even do business if the power's out, or if your internet's out, or whatever their problem was. I don't, their power wasn't out. The lights and all the other stuff was working. But when the card reader goes down, that boom, that's it. You're out of business. And then I got thinking about my own little business. And I'm thinking, well, it's kind of the same way with me. My internet goes out. I don't get any orders. I don't get any emails. Fortunately, I've got pretty good internet service. Probably pay too much for it, but it's pretty good. But yeah, have you ever gone to, like, you get in line at McDonald's or something, and it's a long line, and you finally get up there to order and stuff, and then they go, oh, our stuff is down, it's cash only. And I hardly ever have cash on me. Very, very. I think I got $1 in my wallet right now. Had that same dollar for months I carry around. But yeah, it's a shame something like that goes out and you can't do business. So. All right, I'm seeing. Okay, there's. Steven says, you can't beat a few dollars in a cigar box. Yeah, that's the way it used to be done back in the day. Get that cigar box from under the counter and get some change out of it, whatever. And of course, now the big thing is with the cooties going around, the Rona and all that. They don't, they're acting like that's, going to be the big spread. So you're better off not to touch those filthy dollar bills and use a card, but yet you still got to touch the PIN number buttons that everybody else has touched. So doesn't matter. Anyway, all right, my timer went off, so I'm going to go get to work. I got to get down there and get the dog food. That's my number one priority today. As you might could guess. Got to get the boys fed. I'm not out, but I just want to go today before any unforeseen thing might happen. You don't know what's going to happen after today. No idea. So anyway, y'all have a good Tuesday. If you haven't voted, get your butt out and vote. And yeah, get out and vote. Hopefully we'll know within the next few days who is going to be running things. And It'll all come out in the wash, I'm sure. All right, guys. We'll see y'all later. Have a happy Tuesday.